wait for the stream to start. Okay, so I'm not even gonna look in previous bias. I'm just gonna go over what happened today. Most of us did not trade because it was a bank holiday, and I mean that makes sense. Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day. The hold up, what do I? It's a bank holiday. Banks don't trade, and we're kind of against that as ICT traders. But that aside, we had some pretty clean price action going into the open, which, as you can see, pushing up, we didn't really have any type of power through or anything I was looking for significantly. But when I was looking at the charts, this was almost a clean market maker sell model. Like this right here this right here to me was insane. So we have, I'd say this could be our original accumulation of this entire thing down here, but this is what I really want to focus on. I mean, technically speaking, for this, I'm just going to use this for the example because you're supposed to read price underneath it. But we accumulate, we run up. This is the first leg accumulation, second leg reaccumulation, and this right here is a smart money reversal. Basically a market structure shift. And I wasn't looking at the charts prior to this, but I mean, we have this OTE inversion for value gap, and let's look at the macros. 950 to 1010 macro, and my style of trading now, it's going to start revolving more around, let's actually start using the projection gaps a little bit more, because I've had good experiences trying to use them as something to support my trades with. Um, and looking for macros, I kind of think of everything else outside of a macro as time distortion. So if we're outside of a macro, I do not want to be looking for a trade. If we are inside of a macro, we are looking for a trade, or not entirely looking for a trade. I just want this time aspect to be there if I am. So when we enter this 950 macro, I mean, trade would have been valid. Let's look at our external PD arrays. What would support? I'm going to take my time with this. I have no reason to rush. Okay, so we did run up higher. Poke through all-time highs. Let's check out the daily SIBI, because this is going to help us with our bias going into tomorrow. We poked through it. Wow. Yeah, straight past mean threshold. We displaced above, so that means we're extremely bullish, which is really good. And yeah, small market maker style model, which is okay. That doesn't mean we're bearish or anything. Crypto's pumping up too, which I like to see that separate. But right here we have this run lower, shift in market structure, if you want to say that. Let's see if we have a change in state of delivery, because I could use this day for examples if we did. Not too much. I'd want to see the bodies respect this a little bit more. We could check a 15-minute. Yeah, nothing too much. Anyways, down to the 5-minute, we tap into this 5-minute, 5-minute SIBI inside of OTE right here. So this could be our higher time frame narrative if we're looking for. I'll respond in a bit, Panda. But what was it? 5-minute. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, 5-minute SIBI inside of OTE. After shifting market structure, we start pushing lower off of that. Now all we have to do is look for a trade inside of a macro. And this is kind of just my strategy, what I've been looking for. And I think you guys know, a lot of the people here, what do I look for on the 1050 macro? This is very obvious, especially with this higher time frame. Grasp has to fund it with this too. What are we doing on the higher time frame? Or what is our narrative essentially? We push up higher, we already know we're pushing lower into this macro. We respect this SIBI, and what is this right here? And what do? We bang, we close, and this would be perfect for shorts. And once you close below, you short, and your target would be this obvious target right here. This little significant low, 930 low. And this is called a landmine. I went over this in a different video, or I think I went over this in a different market review. I could pull that one up real quick. Because a landmine is basically the 930 low and high, and we kind of use that as almost a guaranteed point where we're going to return, smash through it, and reverse. Or not entirely, that he didn't really talk about that entirely. It's just 930 high, we usually like to retrace back into it. This is another example right here I have. 930, this 930 high, push low, we run away from it, 3 drives at the lows, and as you can see, we run straight back into it. And we didn't reverse through this one. But all the other examples I have from it, we have reversed from it. But overall, it's a very strong draw on liquidity, so not forcing, I'd say finding a trade idea, setting it up through here would be good. And my stop loss would not be up here. My stop loss would be at consequent encroachment of this gap right here, because I do not like to see retracements. This macro delivery should be clean enough to shoot us straight to take profit with very little drawdown. So bang, close, straight to take profit. I think this is how grass pass is funded in like 4 minutes, maybe like 1.5k, which is good. And this is a model I've been backtesting, by the way, and we have more models. Thank you for everyone that sent them in. I'm going to go over them. I'll keep it between us until we have more research, and we'll go based off of that. But after smashing through this low, I mean, we would already be bullish, and some people could have gotten tricked into going long, because this would have looked like a good long, even though we didn't get a shift in market structure. I'm just shooting it one by one, just to see how I can read the market, and we would also call this a repricing underneath the original accumulation. So this is kind of making us bullish. Let's use standard deviations because I haven't used that in a while. I'm kind of strayed further from it, but retracement should be in 2.5. But I don't really use it too much. Yeah, or here it is. This is where we retrace. So retraceable zone, everything lined up. Basically, this is really clean price action, but what else would I have to say? I've kind of strayed away from moving, or I kind of strayed away from using standard deviations. I just look at the PD arrays around here, and I use that just to frame my bias. But 930 low ran out. We ran out one more time, and how could we have framed the trade inside of here? And I wouldn't have done that because this is just time distortion to me. I don't look for a trade outside of a macro, but reading price, that is what I want to do to help me look for a trade inside of a macro. As you saw right here, this right here outside of the macro, the time, not really time distortion. Don't just think of everything as accumulation outside. Just try to find trades that are close or inside of this macro. But outside of the macro, we had our higher time frame narrative, and inside we found our entry, which was perfect right there. We run through this low, failure swing right here. I'm not going to call this a rejection block. Yeah, I'm not going to call this a rejection block, but we ran through, we failed to push out the low again. We displaced higher. Nothing too much here, just respected this busy, and not much of an entry here, not much of a high probability entry here. But you could obviously tell longs are the move, and apart from this, when I see a full market maker model play out, I don't really look for a trade past. Once it's been fully delivered, all I really have is an expectation is to hop off, and for us to stay around equilibrium of the range, which that's almost what we did. Because it forms a dealing range. Yeah, we run a high, we run a low, and we accumulate. So we accumulate around equilibrium. We could have a small run like this. But other than that, I don't really have a trade. Do you have any questions about today? Trust the no, I mean you missed a market maker model and like one short, but not too much. I'm glad I didn't take a trade today. Just sat in your hands, and that's about it. I focused on other stuff. I'm gonna focus on the server a lot more. Rebrand, make everything clean. I'm gonna hopefully get everything so new people can join, make it tie in with my brand a bit more. Just tightly push everything together. Because Black Sheep, Nightclub, I just gotta merge all of it. Make it easier to monitor. So this is also going to be the server, or basically Mantas community for my brand. I don't need anything else. And then Black Sheep will be the clothing, and that's about it. So I could tie everything in together. It's like two things now. Way less stressful. I have my whiteboard filled out, and I know exactly what I need to do. So, yeah, I guess I just gotta work. I might sleep because like, I've been sleep deprived, but I'm going on too much. Alright, any questions? After you take the draw on liquidity with longs, like our 930 low, if we ran our 930 low, I wouldn't really say longs would be valid right away. I would have to see, not just a run of this low, I would have to see heavy confirmation that we would be bullish. I mean, you could call this change in state of delivery if you want. This down close candle, we didn't run out a low with this, never mind. It would have to be the one that ran out the low if I want to use it as a higher probability. After 50%, wait, which one? Liquidity. Wait, what do you mean after 50%? Oh, okay. Hopefully I did. But yeah, I wouldn't really look for longs. Once it plays out, this is it. You just hop off for the day. Once the market maker model is over, then it's kind of where you just want to hop off because this is destructive price action. We're not even trading today anyways. It's just this is more of an example of what we want to see during a live session. Just tape read it, no expectations for this day in total. It's just something to look at because I mean it's pretty cool. You can watch how price was respected and stuff. It wasn't. I mean, I would say it's not a good habit to start trading bank holidays. Everyone skips them. It's kind of against what we do. So ICT traders. Oh, 3 drives right here too. 3 drives and dump lower. But yeah, even though we had clean price action, some people pass their fundeds. Just don't make it a habit to be trading these days. It's better to just sit back, journal it. And today's a Monday too. What do we do on Mondays? We don't trade Mondays. We just tape read them. Tape read them with not a single trade placed. Helps our psychology. It helps our analysis. It sharpens our mind. It's good to do. Just absolutely skip out on Mondays if you can. Yeah, I don't like trading bank holidays, but it was clean, and yeah. Price is retracing to a higher time frame for value gap. We're looking for sell-cyclical issue. Overall, I think the way to answer your question, there's a lot of ways to answer it, but I need more context into your question, Blade. I would use higher time frame PDA raise. Look for your obvious draw, which for me it would be this 930 low after we ran up higher. We don't really have a draw bullish, and that's why we got to look for a reversal. And our reversal was the shift in market structure, and that is where we can start looking for shorts down to our low that were high probability. Otherwise, I mean, no narrative. I mean, yeah. Let me just re-explain that one more time. Pushing up higher, we have no trade, but we do have this. So we want to see shorts down to here. We want to see shorts down to this draw on liquidity, the landmine, the 930 low. So all we have to do, wait for strong confirmation. We're gonna go lower, bang, 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 and 1050 into our trend, shoot lower. That's our take profit. And yeah, certain imbalances that are respected, disrespected. If we fail to push out a low like this, or if we fail to displace through highs, or if we fail to displace above PDA raise, like for example, what would be a good example? Like a bullish gap right here that would be disrespected. Okay, there's no example. Breakaway gap. Yeah, nothing too much here. But yeah, certain imbalances being respected, disrespected. You'd want to see, if you're still bullish, you want to see disrespected. We slightly respected it, push through it. Or if we fail to run at this high, or if we retrace into discount or premium, and we run out of low. That's pretty obvious that we're going to be bearish. Okay. Any other questions? Anything else you guys want to go over?
Mantas.
Yeah.
At 10 a.m., would that be a silver bullet setup?
Yeah, I'll check real quick. 10 a.m. If it's in a premium, then yeah, it would. If it's a premium gap, then I'd say it would be silver bullet. So 10:10. This is the time where we look for a trade at. Push lower. We have this leg. Where would it be? Are you talking about this one?
No, on the 5-minute chart
Oh,
at 10 a.m. I
okay.
don't.
Yeah. It would be. That was my old silver bullet model I used to trade in school. That's how I got my first payout. But yeah, it is. Here we go. Right here. Yeah, this is the way I used to trade it, or the way my old model worked. I think I still have the video. I should have the video up on YouTube. I don't know if it's taken down. But the way I secured payouts back then, it was the first 5-minute premium or discount fair value gap we tap into. That's why I took shorts off of. My stop back then would have been above OTE. My target would have been low hanging fruit. But yeah, this is silver bullet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Did I talk about it? Did I put it in the thing? Yeah, we got the silver bomb.
Yo, Mantis.
What's up?
Can you mark out all the SMTs on the 15-minute and the 1 hour real quick?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, SMT here. Okay, let me check. Is there a lot of SMTs or?
I actually don't know, cause like I'm currently on my phone. Like I'm at Walmart right now, but like
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering.
Oh, okay, I got you then. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
confusing. I'm not SMT master, but
yeah, for sure. Did you take anything today, or just kind of
nah.
took a rest day?
Mondays are almost always just tape-free days, break days. Build your psychology up. It's like the number one tip I've received. I go into like the rest of the 4 days being an absolute pro. Feel sharp. Analysis is on point. I'm patient. Everything's better.
Yeah,
Takes
for
it easy.
sure.
But yeah, SMT.
What do you do like while you trade? Like, do you just like
Bro, I'm in
sit and look
school.
at the
Yeah,
charts?
I'm just sitting back. I mean, sometimes I look at the chart, sometimes I sit back. I'm sometimes just drawing random stuff like cyber sigillism in my journal, or I'm looking at the Discord and I'm just trolling people. But other than that, it's just I work on the server. What else do I do? I think I just NPC out, just sit back, wait for my macro to show up, wait for a macro to show up. Because I don't really like watching price live. It kind of wears you down. Yeah, watching price live, especially when it's accumulating, will wear you down, will make you bored. It'll pull you in. It's like a siren. It pulls you into taking a trade. It's ridiculous how
Yeah,
many
for
people.
sure.
Yeah, so literally just hop off if you can, wait until something forms, and then just wait. But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If you saw that one day on like Friday, I got induced 3 times.
Oh my.
That was like just me looking at the charts. So like
Yeah.
now I'm kind of just like building Legos and stuff. But it's like kind of been helping.
Yeah. And as long as
But
you keep
yeah,
pushing, you'll be fine. You'll learn from your mistakes.
for sure.
You just gotta visualize it.
Pretty much. Yeah, I have a journal that I've been just like writing down stuff
Oh
in.
yeah.
So like I have a journal entry of the kind of profitable trader I want to be, and it has like
Mhm.
my habits, what I do I over like how do I treat
Yeah.
risk management.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's like really important, and I've kind of just been like reading it like while I trade,
Mhm.
and it's kind of done like a whole new world of just improvement
Okay,
to my
that's good.
trading.
Let me tell you one thing
Kind of
though.
crazy.
That person doesn't exist. You have to be called. You have to be that person. Like put yourself in that person's shoes and act like him. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's something that changed me. I try to think of it like I'm gonna be this dude. I'm gonna be that. That person doesn't exist. You have to become the person that you want to be right now. And that saved me so much. Put myself in their shoes. Brandon. Uh-oh. Come to Crunch. Brandon, come to Crunch. One of my friends from elementary is in my thing right now. Okay, any other questions? Let's find this.
Yo, what model are you currently trading? Because it's kind of been like a while since we last spoke, you know?
I'm just going back to I'm just going back to how I trade. I guess you could say Swiss Army knife.
So like,
Let's think. Just trading inside macro. I still use power of 3. It's not really changed other than I'm more patient. I only look for my entries inside macros. High probability setups. That's about it. Piss Joker.
what's the army knife? Is that what you said?
Swiss Army. It's just I need EG in here. You don't trade a strict model. You just trade.
Oh, so more so like reactive.
Yeah,
Reactive.
reactive.
Oh yeah, it's for sure.
Look at one. Hey, your homework in this. Whoever's in the call, look, I'll put it in the channel so I will see where it gets. I already told someone. Okay. Later, I'll show you. I'll give you like. I'll just show you what it looks like. Join, because if Baltic joins, this stream is gonna. I want you guys, and I want you guys to also know that 0.5 equilibrium of the range is a or a first.
Bro, I love
Wow.
zones, especially in the gym.
Okay, we're here. I'm gonna share this, and I need you guys to watch this as your homework. I basically go into my whole thought process, what I look for. We're expecting bearish price, and we also have to know that point, because I'm considering this to all be inside. Did we tap into like this or this expecting anything to come like bang, we tag, we go, and we go straight to take profit. Whole thought process just right there live. And then after that, I go over a live example where I put everything together and how we could have framed trades off of that right here. Risk, Deftone risk is best. Let's go. Mantaba. Here, I'll put it in my channel. Okay. Add this analysis. Member. Okay, I think we're good. Any other questions? Should be fine. It's a process. Yeah, you just gotta accept it. School alongside trading. I don't care about school anymore. I'm just like, this is the only thing I gotta master my craft. Nothing else matters other than making the server the absolute best, becoming the best trader. Because school, it's becoming more apparent to me again, like for the second time. School is such bull. I just gotta keep banging out good trades, making money. That's what matters more to me. I used to prioritize it over school, and that's why the server sucked for like the past 3-4 months. Ever since school started, I mean. But yeah, falling back into it. Money over school.
Wait, Mantis.
Hmm.
What do you think of sports and trading? Like,
Sports and trading?
how
Go
would
do
I?
sports and trading. There's nothing wrong with it. You need to have a life outside of trading. For me, it's like the vlogs, the server, the clothing brand. It's not like it's not like you're gonna be a no life. You need something to look forward to other than the trading session, because you're gonna emotionally tilt. You're gonna be so emotionally committed towards a trade, or during the trading session where you need to make money, it's gonna destroy you. So it's basically, if I take a loss during the day or if I miss a trade, I don't care, because I have other things I can do. Work on the server. I could work on my YouTube, get paid from YouTube. I could do whatever. So yeah, focus on your sport. Have a different hobby too. Just keep yourself busy. Red Ripper is still around. I was thinking about him a lot too. I don't know why he became the victim after everything's done. Okay. What else did you guys want to talk about? Breakfast Santa. We're gonna talk about breakfast Santa. Hey, did you guys ever have a sleepover at your friend's house and you woke up and there was breakfast there? That
Nah.
really?
Yeah.
We call that breakfast Santa. We used to have like these 10, 11 people sleepovers. We wake up, breakfast is there. No trace of who
Yeah.
made it, it's just there.
That's funny. Yo, so are we gonna unban everyone?
Huh? No, no,
Are we
we're keeping them banned.
you sure? Cause like I'm down to unban everyone. It's just it's gonna be real.
Well,
It's
Operation
just
Hurricane happened for a reason.
all right.
Do you want to unban everyone else?
I mean, I'm fine with unbanning everyone. It's just like they're just gonna be prone to sensitive banning, meaning whatever one
Ooh.
slight thing they do it, they're banned already.
Okay, yeah, we can do that then if you want to. Dictatorship. I don't want them to have a free pass.
Yeah, no. Because if they get the server going again, allegedly, yeah, then sure.
Alright, let's savvy drop value as long as he doesn't self promo his brain rotted server.
Yeah. What about Jason?
Jason, I don't really have anything personal against Jason. Nothing too bad about him.
You don't remember what Jason did,
What did
or?
Jason do?
So he was the one who ended up pinging everyone
Hmm.
before leaving the server and said a few naughty things.
Oh, I remember. I thought that was
Yes.
savvy.
Also Savvy and
Oh, they're both
Cappy.
terrorists.
Yeah.